Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Food Junkie coming at you with another video on my way to work. It's another gloomy day here in Atlanta. It's been raining pretty much all weekend and overcast and things like that. Just sprinkling right now, you know. So I'm on my way to work, so I got to be a little bit more careful driving because when it rains, and people here in Atlanta can't really drive. Just can't drive. This weekend was pretty quiet, you know. Of course, I worked, got things done around the house, you know, prepared for my work week as much as possible. But on YouTube, it was pretty quiet, and there's been a lot of receipts being spilled. What are receipts in the real world? This whole thing about exposing people or trying to explain your truth with receipts. Let's talk about it. What is a receipt? I guess it's proof that you're not lying or that something happened. In the real world, receipts basically is used in order to take something back, to prove that you purchased something, to prove that you didn't defraud or something like that, which is accurate based on what YouTube is using it as now and the whole terminology receipt, which has become popular in the past couple of years or so. Why do these things catch on? I have no idea. It all sounds childish to me. Do you really care that someone that you really don't know and have barely talked to have an opinion of you that is different than who you know that you are? Think about it. If someone says, oh yeah, Food Junkie, you're XYZ, I probably am to them. But to them, and their opinion, don't mean anything to me. It really doesn't. You know, it doesn't matter what someone thinks of me. It doesn't matter what someone says about me until I choose to take it seriously. And when I take it seriously, it doesn't mean that I feel the same way about myself as they may feel about me. It means that I'm tired of you talking and using my name and put my name in your mouth. It means that I'm tired of you going on with this lie that you said. So I'm not going to prove myself with receipts, because for the past several videos that I've made, I've already told you who I am and what I'm about. I'm no angel. I'm not perfect. I will come at you if I deem it necessary to come at you. To poke and prod at people, that means nothing at all, because you mean nothing to me, to be honest with you. What you think about me has nothing to do with me. If you're not feeding me, financing me, or, you know, the other F, or me, you know what I'm saying? It means nothing to me whatsoever. Your opinion of me does not affect me whatsoever. Your opinion of me is nothing to me. So for you to think that, you know, I'm going to start beefing with you because you said something negative about me, I don't beef with people, you know what I'm saying? That's not is what it is. I, you know, address the situation and then I move on. Because usually when I address something, there's no more, you know, back and forth, because I don't do that. You know, children do that. Well, you said this and you said that, and then you said this and then you said that, and then I said this and then I said that, and then I said this and I said that, and you said this and you said that. You know, turn into a song. You know, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter at all. You know, because by me going back and forth with you, by me arguing with you, does not change what you truly believe or what you're trying to get people to believe. And if people choose to take your word for it, then they're not for me anyway. The people that are for me know me. The people that are for me knows that, you know, regardless of what receipt that you produce or what receipt that you present to them, I am who I am, and I stand in truth in it. Because nothing I can say about you, I'm not willing to say to you. That goes for anywhere and anyone. Dummy, in my real life or this virtual world that I choose to be part of, there's absolutely nothing that is said or done by me that I'm not willing to admit to. Because no one can change what happened. My response really would be, okay, that happened, and then what? Now what else is new? So what you gonna do about it? It happened. And what you gonna do? Exactly. Nothing. Sit on your channel, sit in your feelings, and be upset. And hopefully make $1 or a dime off of on the situation. You know. That's what it is. By trying to expose people for things that they've done and said, good and or bad, does not negate the fact that it shows and tells more about who you are and what you're about than it does the person that you're trying to expose. If you're gathering information about people over the course of your relationship or friendship or whatever you want to call it, situationship, that says so much more about you than it does about anything else or anyone else. For you to talk to people on the pretense that, okay, let me gather information about you or on you that I can use against you later, regardless of what the receipt says or what the receipt shows, it shows that whatever you tried to do, you're not a genuine person. So how can I trust you? If you did it to them, more than likely you'll do it to me. And when I see people for who they are, I choose to believe them for who they are, for what they presented to me. It doesn't have to be something that pertains to me particularly, but it has to be something that I see in your character or lack of there. You know what I'm saying? Lack of character. It's something that I can look at and see, okay, well, this person isn't a genuine person, so therefore, let me not divulge too much information to this individual. Let me not say, well, I'm still giving you who I am, because it's always just my innate nature to be who I am, but it's not going to be something that I'm going to try to build upon, anything more than just something surface with you. And you don't want to go around having these surface relationships with people. It's our human nature to want to connect with people. It's our human nature to want to have a connection with other people, to be close, to be close, to be something of, hold on, I know I put it in here. No! Darn it! Oh, Jesus. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Getting in my bag for my lunch. I got some water. Sorry about that. Yeah, what I was saying. Yeah. To build relationships with people was not to only to use information against them. It is something genuine that, you know, people want to foster relationships with you. Look at what's going on right now between all these different beefs on YouTube. As I stated before, they started off as friendships, situationships, alliances. One thing was said that someone didn't like. Next thing you know, they're pulling receipts, dropping bombs, dropping personal information. Not cool. Stop living your life, your real life, as a reality show. While it's fun for people to watch, the viewer to watch and be entertained by, you have to be stressed out. Making 5 or 6 videos in one day, trying to explain yourself, trying to explain your side of a story, trying to get the scoop on someone else, trying to be on top of information that is put out there by you, about you. You have to be exhausted. You have to be. I get exhausted watching it. I really do. While it's entertaining, it's exhausting. You know? At some point, you need to step back, sit down, regroup, figure out, is it really worth it? Was it really worth it? What do you have to gain by doing it? What do you really have to gain by someone thinking that, you know, you did something that you know that you didn't do? What do you have to gain by proving that you didn't do something that really didn't mean anything to begin with in the first place? It's not a life or death situation. It's not affecting your money, so you say. It's not affecting how people in your real life handle you or deal with you. It's affecting your virtual world, in which you don't know anyone really. I don't understand that. But yeah, drop a receipt if you have one. I'm being silly, but it's all good. All these receipts out there. Is there a paper shortage in this world right now? Are we about being green and recycling? But keep dropping those receipts, proving that you're not who people think you are. But are you really proving that? Or are you proving you are exactly what people think you are? Feel free to drop a receipt, like I said. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel if you like the content of this channel or on this video. And as I always say, love yourself first, then love someone else. Respect yourself first, then respect someone else. Until next time, this is Food Junkie, and I'm out.